Okay, more recently, I started using WhatsApp. I'd used it many years ago, but somebody that I visited and they only use WhatsApp, so I just started using that. And as soon as I started using it, not long after, I started receiving some messages, like some of these ones here, other than that last one. All right. And what it basically is, for example, I go to that one and have a look at the message. It says, you know, dear, I'm looking for. I am LinkedIn Wynnum. LinkedIn William will recommend a part-time job for you, which an hourly rate, etc., etc. Are you interested? If you want to join the part-time, please let me know your age. Okay, so I said I'm 35, which I lied. All right. Thank you for your cooperation. Will be contact with you shortly. Nothing ever happened. All right. So there's another one, different number again, and same, different name, I think. Marcus, I don't know if it was the same the other one. But anyway, the one that really started to get going is this one here. All right, this is the end of it. All right, I'll just go back to the beginning to show what the whole thing's all about. Now, I knew these things were a scam, so they're an employment scam. I looked it up on the internet and found out there are a number of employment scams, and quite often initiated by WhatsApp. So I thought, well, how do they work? And how do they get money out of you? Now, according to some of them, what they do is they actually say, in America, they send you a check and then ask you, oh, we've sent you too much, send some of it back. Apparently, as soon as you send a check in America, the money goes into your account. And so then they say, oh, I've sent too much. So you send some of it back only to find out that their check eventually bounces because there's no money in the check. Anyway, this one is slightly different. So let's go through it and look what it is. It's quite long and convoluted. In fact, all of this took me two separate sessions, one for about 30 minutes one day and one for about 3 hours on the next day. So we'll go through it. Back on the 3rd of September, and it says, hi, I'm Mia. I got your number from LinkedIn, which is similar to the other messages. I heard you're interested in the work I'm doing. Do you have time? Do you have time to find out? And then it says, good afternoon. I see that you have read my message but did not reply to me. Do you still need work? And I simply said, yes. That's the green text is mine. That was stuff there. It's good to hear back from you. Do you have time now? I will talk to you on WhatsApp about work and salary. So I thought, oh, yeah, they're going to make me a call on WhatsApp. So I said, yeah, I have half an hour free, which I did. I was waiting in a waiting room for something else. If you have time, let's continue. And I said, okay, and okay a second time. He says, okay, this is the screed of the whole thing. Now, see if anybody else can understand it. We work for this IT promotion company, Pre-Apps. Okay. Okay, where developers publish their apps on Pre-Apps Workbench and help app developers optimize their apps and upload data to gain visibility, exposure, and app downloads to rank better in the app shop. So, okay, so what is this? So I did a bit of a looking around and I find there is a company called Pre-Apps and they actually have a website. But what they do is Pre-Apps is a website that only promotes applications that people do. Doesn't say anything about exposure apps and rank and helps gain visibility. They probably help gain visibility, but I don't think they do it the way it's done here. So in other words, there is a company called Pre-Apps, and that's not what they do. Okay, and this organisation is not Pre-Apps that I assume. Okay, well they don't say they work for Pre-Apps. They say work for this IT promotion company. Oh, they do say they work for Pre-Apps. Okay, interesting. What we mainly do is generate optimization data for APP. I think that means apps. These data and traffic refer to app download rates, reviews, in-app purchases, etc. We use the platform to generate and optimize this data so that the application will appear on the App Store rankings, which will increase the number of app downloads, increase reviews, and increase exposure. What we have to do is to act as a real user of the application. Sorry, what we have to do is use the application. we will use our real network and funds on the workbench to provide the most real data to application developers and earn commission from it. Okay, so I read that briefly and didn't really understand it. Basically, what they're saying is they're going to somehow promote somebody else's app that you get on the App Store in Google. By the way, if you're not interested, know what the App Store looks like this. Play Store. That's the App Store, right? That's where you normally get your apps from. Okay, that's the App Store. So what they're saying is they're going to promote things that are on this App Store, right? So anyway, so just go back again, all right? So that's what they're saying, all right? So I said, so what do I have to do? And this person, and supposedly a she, because up the top there it had her, I just go right back to the top again. It says her name is Mia, and that appears to be a photo of Mia. All right, okay, so let's go back to what it says. So I said, what do I have to do? She says, I will teach you step by step. Let you understand. Let you understand. English is not too good, which is a bit of an indication to me it's a scam. Okay. I will teach you step by step. This is an app marketing company, Preapps, and your role in this work is to be a data provider. So I've got to provide data. App developers publish their apps on the Preapp workbench, and all we need to do is help app developers optimize their apps and get data and traffic for them. Okay. And then she must have typed something which she deleted. That's what happens when you do things on WhatsApp. So I wrote, what do you mean by optimize apps? She says, we use network data separately from real users in platform click optimization. Oh, what does that mean? We use network data separately from real users in platform click optimization. Now, platform click optimization simply means that somebody sits down and clicks on something, all right? Now, I happen to know why would you want to get a job doing that when someone can write a program, right, that simply pretends to be doing clicks, do thousands of clicks an hour. Why would you want a person to do it? So that's another red herring for me, all right? Not herring, red spot, or the thing that's a scam. Anyway, it says because the platform has an AI intelligence system, algorithm system, ASO system, I don't know what an ASO system, real data will be automatically uploaded for each click optimization, thereby providing app ranking and exposure. These data are the main factors that affect the app ranking in the application store. Here we add app rating on every click of Workbench app, just like you give thumbs up on YouTube videos. So, once again, I didn't understand when I read that, but I understand it now. What they're saying is you press a button, it generates some data that goes into an app, the app goes in there, and that optimizes the app in some way. All right? Okay, so I said, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to know? What do you need to know about me? I said, what do you need to know about me? And it says, I, talking about her, work part-time for this work and also serve as an extension consultant for this work in Australia. Mentions Australia. So I get 2 yields. If you join our network, I'll get a bonus of 20% of your commission, but this is a bonus given to me by the platform and does not affect your commission bonus. Okay. So then obviously there was some sort of a delay. So I said, you still there? And she says, yes. The reason there's a delay, probably in these particular cases, is simply because what's happening, she's dealing with a number of people on WhatsApp, right? Anyway, and she's going to go to the one that's giving her the most feedback. Okay. She says, yes, but before that, let me explain the compensation package for you. Our salary is based on a base salary plus commission, and we get paid every day. Sounds good to me. Our total commission is based on a basic salary and commission. However, it is not a fixed. It is not a fixed. I'm not really good English, but anyway, as it depends on the more you do, the more you earn. The commission is our main income. The basic is depending on if you can upload data every day. If yes, you can earn basic, e.g. upload data 5 times in a row, you get an extra $800 other than commissions. Oh, sounds good. Why wouldn't I try it? Complete 2 sets tasks every day for 5 consecutive days to get a $800 USDT. I think that must be YouTube, US dollars. Don't know. They've changed from Australia to US. Salary. Complete 6 sets of tasks a day for 15 consecutive days and you get $1,500. Salary. Complete 2 sets every day for 30 consecutive days and you get $3,800 USDT salary. So a 6-month salary is 6,100 USDT in lowercase this time, which is a fixed salary. Oh, it's a fixed salary. Okay, so I don't have to do anything and it's fixed. Okay, anyway, so I string along. I say, sounds good. How do I get started? It says, I will teach you step by step. You don't have to worry. You can complete it independently every day after you are proficient. Oh, sounds good. I'm sure I'll become proficient very quickly, giving a bit of encouragement. Yes, I believe in you too. Our daily jobs will complete 2 or 3 packets per day with 40 tasks in each packet. We'll need to complete at least 2 packets of the task in a day to count as a work day. Oh, okay. By the way, do you have a cryptocurrency wallet? Oh, why are we talking about cryptocurrency? I say, how soon can I start? And also, no, I don't. Since this is an international company, your salary and commission will be withdrawn through a cryptocurrency wallet. You can exchange the obtained USDT into your AUD, or Australian dollar, and deposit it into your bank account. So I said, how do I get a wallet? Okay. She says, I'll teach you how to complete the optimization task first, then I'll teach you how to obtain. I think she means obtain a wallet. Okay. I can walk you through the process first with a training account. Then you can learn more about the company, how we can upload data, how we make money from it. That way you can learn more about it. Instead, the company will offer you some commission of 50 to 200 USD after your successful training. Oh, so I say, okay, do we do that now? And she says, yes. She says, let's start. I will send you a pre-app workbench here. Is the link so you can check it out. But as the data provider user, you need to register an account with the phone number, with your phone number. Okay, all right. So she sends me this link. Okay. If you don't understand something, you can ask me. What do I put in for username and password? So I actually clicked on the link and she says, please screenshot to me. So this is a screenshot which I took, right, from using that app, because I actually went into into this web page. And you'll notice, looking there, it says user login, and it says, it's just blank and says login. I said, I assume it's asking for username and password. She comes back, first you need to register an account. I said, okay, let's go step by step. I'll do that. There are no prompts against each of the input points. If you don't understand, you can take a screenshot and send to me. So I took this screenshot and sent to her. And you'll notice this is for registering accounts, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places there where you can enter information, and you can't see anything. And she then says, yes, I think Benjamin to say, this is my invitation code, 7XZEMK. So I said, where do I enter the invitation code? And then she sends this back to me with a drawn line on that bit at the bottom, right? And I said, what do I do with the invitation code? This invitation code is recommended by me. I didn't ask her what it is. I said, what do I do with it? Okay, but do I have to enter it somewhere? If so, where? Yes, you enter what I sent you in the picture. I didn't say where you enter what I sent you in the picture. I think she means where. The picture is blurred. Oh, I see. I can touch it and unblur it. In fact, when I was receiving each of these things, I don't know if it's a WhatsApp thing or whatever, each of the pictures were just blurred. It wasn't until I touched it that I realised that it went clear. Okay, probably in a low quality it gets sent. Why do the input points not have any prompts? She says, I don't quite understand what you mean. Just enter it normally. As I said at the start, I only have half an hour. I now have to do something else. Can we continue this later? It's okay, we'll continue when you have time. Okay, I will let you know when I'm free. Okay, leave me a message when you have time. So that was we disconnected. Okay. So that's what I learned to start with. So I did some more investigation and found out that Pre-Apps thing is a legitimate company. The link that she sent me, right, which gave me all this stuff. If you'll notice, if I go back to it here somewhere, where did it? I'll just scroll down to it. This one here. It says www.preapps-good.com. So the -good.com is not the Pre-Apps website. It's a different website altogether, not the Pre-Apps one. Okay, so I know that it's not the Pre-Apps website, but what I was interested in finding out is how they're trying to get money out of me. That's the whole reason I'm doing this. I want to find out how they're going to get money out of me. So a couple of days later, I had a bit of spare time, quite a bit of spare time. I was sitting at home. So the next thing is, where do I get back to where? Yeah, okay, right. Get back to the right. I'm gone past it. I just got to get back to where I was. All right. Okay. All right. Basically, it went on and on for quite a while. And I don't want to go through all of this, all right, because it goes on for quite a while. Because she had trouble indicating to me what was where I had to enter information on the screen. As you can see there, well, I can't enlarge that. As you can see there, there's no prompts on the screen, so that's a red flag. I looked closer at it later on and zoomed into it, and there is some white text. And why they don't put a thing, I don't know. Probably deliberately so that they want you to have them helping you while they're in it, rather than doing it myself. Okay, so I went through all this. There was a number of digits in the number. They couldn't get it right for me, etc., etc. Then I start putting the information in, right? I went on and on and on and on. Okay. I criticised them how lousy the website is. Okay. So another point in time, I said, rightio, how do you expect? I'm trying to. Oh, so I said, how do you expect anybody to use such a crappy system? I'm trying to video call you. So what I did in the middle of this is said, oh, WhatsApp has the provision for video calls up the top here, right? So I said I'd do a video call. So I did a video call. I said, I'm trying to video call me, please answer. And so I said, why won't you answer? Are you still there? It said, you can contact customer service at a particular number and she will teach you how to solve the problem with the account you've just registered in. And I said, why can't I video call you? It says, you have successfully registered. Do you understand that you cannot register with the same mobile number second time? So I said, I'm not. And I said, yes, I understand that. She says, I'm not convenient right now. And what she's trying to say is, I think it's not convenient to her to receive a video call. I said, yes, I can understand that. Why is it not convenient right now? Or should I say, why are you not convenient now? Because she says she's not convenient now. I'm using her literal English. It says, please contact customer service. I can't help you solve the current problem. My current problem is I can't see you. What's wrong with me seeing you? Seeing you on a video call, I meant to say. It says, I don't think I need to prove it to you. I just want to share a good job with you. I called you and you have more requirements. If it's about work, I'm happy to share it with you. I will not provide you with personal information. So she's saying, inferring that if we have a video call, she's providing me with personal information. So I said, unless you walk around with a bag covering your head, your appearance is not in capital letters, personal information. Last chance, will you accept a video call? Nothing happened. So I put question marks. I already told you I won't reveal my personal information. And then I said, I already told you how to look in how you look. I meant to say how you look is not personal. It is about work, so please share information via a video call. I will contact the support number you gave me. And then she says, please tell me your age and your name. She's saying, you are very rude. I will not agree to your unreasonable request. So I say, my name and age are personal information, but I will give them to you anyway. My name is Jeff, and my age will be what I like to be is 28. Your turn. Says, and also said, I am not rude. If you do not want to agree to my quite reasonable request, then I no longer wish to deal with you. And then she comes back and says, my name is Mia. I am 26 and I live in Sydney. What about you? I said, you are still not answering my video call. If you do, you can see me. Back to you. She says, I want to have nothing to do with you. You have no right to know more personal information about me. And I said, I do if you want me to do work for you. Actually, not personal, only your real appearance. In other words, when I see you, you will be the same person as is shown in the WhatsApp photo, right? And then I nothing happened for a while, so I played around with a few more things and was able to log into the system. And I said, I have logged in now, what next? And you'll notice that's at 4:33. That one was at 4:31, so it was over 30 minutes later. And all of a sudden, it says, please then be obedient, she tells me. Chatting with you before my head was big. I think she's trying to say I was giving her a headache. And I said, continue. And then she wrote something which she deleted. It says, please wait. I've kept you waiting. I've now registered your training account for you. You can now log out of your training account and log into my training account. Let me know the login is successful. Account is Mia310 and the password is AA778899. Please let me know when you've logged in. Said wrong password. Sorry, I missed the AA bit. Okay, I'm in now. What next? Please check the balance on your training account and take a screenshot for me, which is what I did. And that's what the training account looks like. Okay, the balance, she tells me, the balance is correct. Every newly registered account has a bonus $110 US. Then I funded my account with $1,500 US, and the platform gave me $105 US bonus to my account. I assume that's US dollars. Okay, so she shows me something, 1,600. Let's start the training course. We need to complete 40 tasks. See the number 040 until 4040 to complete this training course. Now go to Start Optimization. So I've said, where do you find your account with 1,500? Why did you, I put find, I meant to say, why did you fund your account with 1,500? And she says, because I deposited 1,500, I received 105 as a gift. No, I don't see the 040. Where is it? Because it wasn't anywhere on the screen. Okay. You gave me a full screenshot, and I will teach you. Give me a full screen. I teach you how to optimize the task. I've said again, where is the 040? I can't see it. Please send me a screenshot of your full screen. The screen is no different to the last screenshot I sent you. Okay. Then she says, you are disobedient again. It's now 5 o'clock. Okay. Another message that she deleted. All right. So I sent her a screenshot. How is this any different from the previous one? Where to click to optimize 4040 optimized tasks. Okay. So she's drawn a red arrow and pointing to a 0 there, but she didn't, a red line, but she hasn't drawn the arrow there. So that's something to do with there. Okay, I've submitted 40 orders now. 40 orders, now what? Still there. Please screenshot and send me your question. I'm using, okay, so I'll just show you, jump back and show you I recorded part of this of when I was doing the screenshots. So if anybody else wants to know what was happening, I'll show you what was happening. So I recorded another video while I was doing this. This is many days later, so I'll quickly jump back. By the way, that noise in the background is a bird screeching. I'm outside. Okay, so I'll jump to my screenshots there and show you what I recorded. Oh, that's not going to do it. Okay, I'll have to go back to the screenshot to where I recorded it. Hold on, I'll just quickly call this up. Okay, movies. Okay, this is the one I'm recording now. That's it there. So I'll play this and I won't be there while it's playing. This is some sort of scammers page where they want you to order stuff. You get into it come into it from WhatsApp. They get you to set things up, and you're supposed to be able to submit. You're probably not hearing my voice on this because I've got it coming through my click things. Hearing aids. But this is what you go through. You go in through and you touch something, and it does something else. You touch something, it does something else. You touch something, it does. I'm just going back and forth. All right. I'm just going through and telling her to do that. And each time I do it, the amount of dollars, if you notice, it was 950. It's 950. It is a she. Okay. I went back to her. Anyway. All right. I've submitted so I'm not going to show any more of that video, so I'll just stop that video. Ask is still there. Okay. Stop it. Okay. And I will jump back to where I was before. Hopefully I'm still recording all this. Okay. So that's what was going on. All you do is click on something and it says submitting, and you click on something that says submitting and stuff like that. So we did all that. As you can see, this is all very, very convoluted. All right, I didn't even understand it while I'm doing it, and I still don't fully. I understand that trying to scam me, but it's so sophisticated that most people, or so complex that most people probably don't understand. Okay, so I've said I'm using AZ screen recorder to record all this. So please wait a while I get your screenshot. Okay, no problems. It says if you encounter any problems when optimizing a task, please tell me. This platform has two kinds of tasks. One is the ordinary task. The second is a combination of tasks. The ordinary task commission is 0.5 times. The combination task is 1.5. Okay. I also said I'll have to set up a macro recorder player so that it presses everything for me automatically. I assume this is okay. All right, which she doesn't answer to. It now says balance below zero and will not allow me to submit any more orders. What do I do, in double quotes? Just take a screenshot on your phone and send it to me. Okay. And it says, notice the little camera icon on the left. That is what I'm using to record all of this, just in case. She says, okay, I see. But do you know what that means? Question mark, I'm asking her. You have great beginner luck. Thanks. You got the combo pack. You will get to earn higher commissions. The commission package commissions 1.5%. Let me explain to you the system. There are two types of tasks on this platform, ordinary tasks and combination tasks. And then I've said to her, you have no idea what's going on, do you? And then she says, this is a task for, it sounds like I don't think she's doing anything. I think she's cut and pasting stuff in here. So I say to her, the account has encountered a negative number. I am explaining to you. Can't you see? And I said, when you get to a normal order, she says, when you get to a normal order, our funds will be instantly fronted to us to roll to the next task. But a combination package is a package of normal tasks. So I'll have to complete the task in the combination to get a refund to continue the next task. Boom, that went right over the top of my head. I don't know what all that means. I think she means I've got to do more things. I said, I can see what I've just written has gone right over the top of your head. It says, which is why my training account is negative now, because my funds are no longer the previous task. Do you now understand this explanation of mine? And I said, yes. Do you understand what I previously wrote? And she says, I understand. I'm teaching you to get familiar with it now. Do you understand? I said, I fully understand you, but obviously you have no idea what I'm saying to you. You say, I am patiently teaching you how to complete it now so you can complete the optimization task in the future. Yes, what I'm saying to you. Let's cut to the chase. Do you understand what that means? And she says, I saw everything you said. Right? She says, all you have to do is to make up the negative amount as a deposit. I'll make a deposit. I will make the deposit because this is my account. Why are you in such a hurry? I said, I'm not in a hurry. I don't know why she thinks I'm in a hurry. You have to help me contact customer service to get the details for you. After that, I will make the deposit. Okay, all right. Tell me the customer service staff. Tell customer service that you want to top up your MAIR 130 account and then forward it to me after giving me the details. And I said, why would I want to top up your account? Top up something that is only fiction? And perhaps this is when she started to catch on. It says, please read carefully what I've said above before you answer again. I have said, you are pretending you are letting me spend your money, but you are not, because the website is all a fake. I'm an IT person and I can tell you the difference between a real and fake website. She says, then she seems I'm doubtful, so she throws this bit in. Before I joined the job, I had verified that the company was legitimate and had a business certificate. I have been working for them for almost a year. You can also view the Workbench Business Certificate. All users will sign a user agreement when registering, which is also legally binding. Oh, sounds legally something. Said, now tell me how you got conned into do this work and I may be able to help you. Then she replies with legit. This is an international marketing company and I have been working for them for almost 1 year. You can also view the Workbench's business certificate and all users sign a user agreement upon registration, which is also legally binding. So then I give her the whole thing that I'm scamming her. Did you answer an employment ad, had to pay to get the job, then pay to get trained, then found out it is a scam, but was told to continue to work to get the money back you had already spent? No reply. Or are you one of the cold-hearted people that just likes taking advantage of people that don't understand all this? I got no reply. I've rung the phone number of this WhatsApp's call and is not connecting, indicating to me that this is not the number of the conversation. No reply. Are you still there? And then I said, if you are truly 26-year-old Mia from Sydney, you would not have been using the cultural language that have you been using? And I still say, still there. Or has your parasitic supervisor disconnected you, which has probably happened? And then apparently there was a photo at the bottom. I didn't see that. Anyway, so that's it. That was the end of it. That's the whole thing. It turns out what these people do is they pretend there's some sort of a scheme of where you're doing some sort of work, right? And you're going to get paid for the work. But to get paid for because the thing goes down to what they call a negative, you have to top it up. I didn't go through the process of what they've got to do to top it up, but obviously you have to use some sort of account or some such thing like that. So what they do is they pretend that they're topping up your account, and perhaps they do top it up. Who knows? All right. But somewhere along the line, they're thinking that you are going to that you feel responsible because you've used some of their money. Of course, no money's happened at all. It's a completely fake website, completely fake, right? And I wouldn't be surprised if I went back to it now. It doesn't exist. Someone's probably closed it down and they move on to another one and another one. So that's how they obtain the money. Convoluted, long process. Took 5 o'clock there. I think I started at probably 1 o'clock, 3 or 4 hours to go through all this, half an hour the previous day. So obviously they think they've obviously been making money out of it. Otherwise they wouldn't continue doing it. If you want to know any more about it, please email me. But I'd suggest that you don't do what I do. Don't go into the scammers and do whatever, because there may be other ways that they can get information from you. The only thing that my wife was concerned about is that they may try and block my telephone number. All right. I don't think so. That's her number up there. All right. As I said, I dial that number. It doesn't go through to anything. I haven't tried to dial it more recently. As I said, what I could have done is ask them for a lot more information. But soon as the main thing that caught on to me is when I said, "Why don't you show me yourself?" Right? Why don't you bring yourself up on the screen? Right? Probably because it wasn't a her; it was probably a him. Right? And secondly, there'd be all this noise and everything going on in the background, which indicates, and there's other scams going on, which would indicate to me what's really happening. So if somebody tries to do something in WhatsApp like that, I'd suggest you completely ignore it, or ask them straight away, let's have a video call. Even if they do a video call, it still could be a scam. So, double check all the information as you go along. Anyway, got any questions, email. Other than that, that's it. See you later. Bye.